Hey there, and welcome to Factorio Space Age. My name is Brune, and in the last episode, we had gotten a rocket set up. Finally got enough of those electric engines. The rocket is completely ready to rock and roll. We just need to give it a space platform and build a space platform. Seems pretty easy, right? So, we had started making, or at least tried setting up a little bit of a space platform thing. It kind of depends on green circuits being clogged up. And since we need green circuits so much, it feels like we're very struggling very much to be struggling a lot to be getting the copper wire that we need. So my goal here now is to try breaking down extra low density structures and extra blue circuits, be able to get more green circuits and to get more copper plate from here. And those things will be able to, I think, very heavily jumpstart the space platform production here. So we're very close to having, a decent amount of bots. And so I wanted to try and get enough of these logistic bots. Ooh. Wow, we just need more red circuits. I try and get enough of these logistic bots to start making some of the things we need with that instead of just creating more horrifying spaghetti all over the base. I'm missing here. Is it just straight up copper plates? All because of green circuits and such. That's right, see. It looks like copper wire's starting to kind of fill up, but no, we need to get some bots rolling immediately. So now I have a few steel chests. What we really need is to start getting some requester chests as well. So I think I want to turn this to a passive provider chest. Let's get rid of a few of these for now. And I should be able to, actually, yeah, this is a good idea. We'll get a little bit of temporary production going on here. They're gonna make me robot frames. Now then, I'll just let that buck. I needed to make a passive provider chest. I wanted to use tab for picking, or not tab for picking, it's a tab for looking at my inventory. Doesn't work as well as I would like it to. Okay, bam, passive provider chest. The low density structures. So now let's try and be kind of semi-space efficient here. Need a requester chest. And I just realized too that I don't want this to be taking tons and tons and tons into here. We'll just set this to add in 10 so it doesn't fill up much, but we'll do the same thing kind of here. where we never have inserters. That old trick. Iron plates, that's what we're out of at this point. Okay. We'll do our little circuit trick here so that well, and actually, do we want this one here? Oh wait, oh wait. It's actually attach it to the Roboport. Reading logistic network contents. So if low density structures, there they are. Yeah, and it's showing us how many are in. That's awesome that it does that. We'll say greater than. That one's greater than 50. We'll do greater than 100. No, we'll do 60. Then this one is also only going to request 10. And get in there, logistic robots. There we go. So now this is going to give us steel, plastic, and copper plates. Makes me think that actually what I think what I should do is some storage chests going here, which looks like I'm all out of steel. Like that. So I think I almost want them to put whatever pieces come out of here back into there. So now I want an active provider chest. Okay, follow me here. So we're going to use the storage chest. We're going to say this is where plastic goes. We're going to do this one. Is that my steel chest? I guess that's my steel chest. This is where steel goes. Now we don't have a place for copper plates yet, so we're going to make one. And let's have that be right there. We'll keep adding them in a line right here. Copper plates. Now, I think I want to, can I rotate these? No, I wanted to rotate it 90. I mean, you can rotate it, but I wanted to rotate it 90. And now I want to flip it horizontally. So now everything this spits out will go into there, and bots will then bring it to their spot. I think I will change this one to a yellow as well. Okay, so we can turn this on now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just getting anything yet? No, again, because we're so full of the green chips. Oh, and here too, if you're not using up your green chips, Yeah, this is such a fun puzzle. This whole scrap mechanic, being able to, because we could basically set things up so that, oh, now if we're overflowing on the green chips now, start breaking that down to give us back. Or I wouldn't even say start breaking that down. Start breaking down the green chips that come out of here further to give us iron plates and things. So yeah, and definitely like being able to. I think being able to balance these things with bots is going to be so much easier than doing it any other way. Electric engine units. 50 of those bad boys. Let that stuff get cooking. Yeah. So now I want to add in an assembler that is just making. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't have any electric engine units. There we go, that should give me plenty more logistic bots. So, because we can very easily set up things where like we kind of did on Navis. Ooh, I keep wanting to. Can I rename this from here? No, I probably got to rename it from here. Let's name this. The beginning. Where it all started. Now I'll stop clicking on that anytime I want to go back to Navis. Okay. Over here, we did a circuit that ran off of our logistics network. Here it is. So we're inputting a number that we are as a threshold, saying if we have over 4,000, start requesting stuff over to here. And so this is actually setting its request based off of this. This incoming wire is actually the entire network, and we are having it take the wood, multiply it by 1, and give us the output. And so that filters out the wood for us so that we don't have to deal with all of that. And so it subtracts 4,000 from it because we have negative 4,000. So if all of a sudden we had more than 4,000 in the network, a positive signal of wood would come over through here. It would get requested, brought over here, bam, wood would never back up. So we can do something exactly like this over here. If things start to overflow, we can set things into essentially destroy them with the recycler. I think that's a really interesting mechanic, how I can just like, oh, I have too much plastic, could just shove the plastic right in there, and I get about 20% of it back, I think, or something, 25%. Not 100% sure on that, but ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So, and we can even use more complicated logic to say like, oh, if we have too many copper plates, stop doing this, you know. Actually, I might even do that. I need a combinator. Just because I love these things. Give me some copper plates. I'm gonna make my own copper wire. Make this copper wire with my own 2 hands. Along with basically everything else here. Because I'm that powerful of an engineer. Let's see here. Not powerful enough to not lose the thing I immediately built. Bingo. Okay. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's attach this to the power pole. And then down to that. And then connect this to there. So that's just still running. But I wonder if I don't think I can copy and paste that to there. No. Okay. If copper plate is less and 500. And low density structures is over 60. Do the good old fashioned give it the thumbs up, say yes you can, and we will hard code the other one to look for exactly 1. So now, sometimes when I'm setting these things up, especially if I don't want it to move, I'll just rotate it first before doing anything fancy. So now we're going to change this to the old check mark equals 1. Beautiful. Shift R to rotate it back the other direction. And now we can output like so. And one thing, so if I want to disconnect this from the power pole here after I connect it here. So to do that, you click on the spot and then you click on the other spot to delete it. But I like to kind of do it in a smooth motion when I know I'm going to do it. So I'm going to connect this one to here and then immediately just click on the power pole and then it gets rid of it. I don't know why that just pleases me so much, being able to remove wires in that fashion, but it does. And I very much enjoy it. So we're getting, honestly, I think the first thing I need to do if we're going to actually get serious about bot mauling this stuff is I'm going to make this recycle area, and then this area here. Yeah, let's also want to continue my little strategy I had over here. So this one is unnecessary. So is this one. So is this one. And what I think you want to do is spread them out further. Let's see here. Ooh, of course. 1, 2. Can't reach it. Shoot. Okay. I did, yeah, I get 2 between and then 1 in the front. Hole. And so I said in one of the other episodes too that I was like, oh, I probably need to get landfill and things like that, but I remembered elevated rails are a thing. And I think that is the intended way to be working on that. And so that'll be another thing that will need to be set up here. One thing I think I would like to do as well, I guess I don't know how much it would transfer over to the other planets, but the idea of potentially creating a bot mall blueprint of sorts. Let's see here. I want to do something like right here. Oh my goodness, beautiful. I forgot about that. So let's see here. How do I fit this in here? Like so. Input priority from the right. So now I need, this is something I had in my other previous game that I loved having so much. They're immediately going to bring just that over here. Oh, and it fits just in there perfect. I didn't even try and plan that. But what I want to do is set this to be the blueprint book. This is kind of just like a neutral thing that pretty much should never ever be on the ground. And so bots should never actually try and put anything in there. But I like to use this as a what should I call this? Network or blank network storage. Blank network storage. Or blank isn't the correct term because it is blank. It's filled with a, should I call it blocked? Blocked network storage. I like that. That seems like a good idea to me. And I like to just include it in here as well because it's where it is actually used a lot. But now, if now I can control putting those things down and control the network, not have tons of stuff be brought there out of nowhere. I suppose I can also just get rid of that. Good stuff. We can also put in... Did I put in the rest of them? No, I did not. Oh, and there's no... Here, well, stone and gears, I suppose, can be built as well. Or can they? Let's set those up this way first. Gears are right here. Where else are we going to need? Gears. Stone is full. Okay. Well, I don't think I need to force any recycling or anything just yet. I think I just need some circuits for that. I kind of want to get a few of these infrastructure things set up here a little bit better. Okay. That's all moving. Everything's moving again. Good. I like just clogged up. Of course, they'd be mowing outside right now. I really hope that's not being picked up too loud. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna try, I don't think I've ever done one vertical like this. I'm gonna try that just to see how that lines up. You know, I'm actually, oh, now I'm actually really curious about a couple things here. Oh, none of those. Oh, this thing gets set. 360, more like 100. Nah, I need 360. And this will be steel chests. Man, I brain farted super hard there. Totally forgot what I was thinking. This game will kind of do that to you. I wanted to, yes, do my best to be organized. I don't know if this is helping. Nope, not helping at all. Okay, well, I'll leave that there for now. So I'm curious about if, say, oh no, I'd want to use this again if I were to actually stamp some things down. how much more space efficient it is to do it like this. Or if you'd actually be able to save space at all. If I, excuse me for doing a little Factorio science here, it kind of fits together like this. So you actually can waste 0 space, right? At least in this diagonal pattern. Oh, well then, yeah, it also butts up against itself that way. So, that's kind of interesting. For something that's strictly bot mall, but then where do you put the power pole in? So I feel like you'd have to go like this. Ooh, and then okay, so I want to, I already had it copied. I think they'll be able to pick that stuff up and put it away. We'll find out. Probably add in a few more construction boys. Definitely want to do it the same way I did it last time. Have any of this? Whoa, Roboport, knock it off. It's enough out of you. Robot frames. Away. Actually, I can just put all my construction robots in there. I don't need any on me. So if you put a power pole in here, does it actually reach everything? It does. Holy cow. So that makes me wonder if you should treat, like, this is like the real piece, because this powers everything from just the single power pole. That's cool, actually. I have a feeling I'm not the first person to discover this pattern, but I'm very proud of myself for coming up with it on my own. Yeah, and as far as I can tell, things could infinitely stick together here. Yep. Boom. That's a cool pattern. I am saving that. Alt B. So now all those should be the correct thing. This should be all set to 50. Or, excuse me, this should be set to 50. Yeah, I think 50's fine. For now, still. Especially for something like this, where you're going to be building a lot of them. Zero wasted space bot mall. Sick. Blueprint. Okay, that means over here be something like so. I'm just going to set this to 10. I very much apologize for the neighbor mowing. I really hope that that's not coming through. That is one thing I wanted to try to like, kind of work towards, is maybe a reward for finishing my first full series. Technically, I've only done 2 half series up to this point, and would really like to do more than that. But I guess I should say the reward. I'm brain farting again so hard because I'm so nervous about the whole thing. But I'd like to get a condenser mic, a better microphone to better microphone to be able to have a smaller, I forget what the word is, but a smaller range for picking up my voice. So that hopefully the keyboard and other things like, my neighbor just coming by on their mower wouldn't be a big deal. Okay. Well, I want to... Sad that I keep running out of everything that I need. I think I want to get these bot mall chests set up first. I think I'll call it there. Just the 2 of them. That one and this one. I'm actually scared because I do know that it does the... I want to make a small one. I embarrassingly thought it didn't make a difference, but it totally does. Let me show you what I mean here. So if we'll do it outside of the thing real quick. Of course I don't have steel chests. So, 2 of them down. We need 1 of each machine. I think I maybe did show this before, but I want to demonstrate it again for anybody who maybe missed it, especially because I got it wrong in the 1 episode. I really want to hammer this point home for myself, if anything else. So let's say, so we did the steel chest. Let's do that one. When we did it in this one, it requests 360, which is, let me see here. It needs 12 to be able to, oh wait, no, it makes it every 1.5 seconds. 12 of them. Ah, okay, so is that saying it uses 12 in the 1/2? Oh, no, it uses 12 a second and it makes 1.5 a second. Okay. So it's saying that if this is requesting 360, it wants 30 times whatever's in there for that. So, but this one should make them at 1 a second, so it should do 240, I'm guessing here. When you shift right click, shift left click. Yep. So you get a smaller amount. I think they're trimming literally right outside right now. I should just end this episode. Okay, I'm gonna get these things built while the person trimming goes a little further down, and then I'll say my outro. Okay. Still had to kind of manually adjust them a little bit, but that's okay. This one will be the yellow chests. A yellow chest full of yellow chests. That one will be the requester chest. Okay. So, yeah, I'm way over time, and I'm gonna go maybe make a little food, take a little break real quick, try and give the neighbor time to finish that trimming and mowing, get away from my windows. So, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for sticking around if you watched through all of that. I hope the noise wasn't too bad. There's been other noise. I had my neighbors doing a party one time next door, and it didn't even come up through on the microphone. So hopefully this didn't either. So I hope everybody's enjoying the series. Look forward to seeing the next one, and take care.